Hi, Luxax. We're here for the second session of the Zanjero Cup, and well, I would say I'm joined by Vanitha, but I think it's probably more accurate to say that Vanitha's been joined by me. Hi, Vanitha. How you been? Although not actually there, but good to be here virtually. Yeah. Well, it's the next best thing to being there, I suppose. And we've got a game between Hubert Wee, who's up to play on this turn, who probably needs no introduction, although we could give one if required, playing Liao Yi, who I know nothing about. And I thought I knew who everyone was, but I don't. Do you know Liao Yi? Oh, fantastic. It's always good to have new players. Feed us some intelligence. And from a clunky looking rack there with a bunch of consonants that don't go well together, Hubert has just dumped Keb, Keb, leaving Detsv. That's the sort of lead that I think could go very well if he picks a couple of vowels. Seems like a relatively good choice. What do you think, Vanitha? I'm actually being told that people in the stream can't hear you, Vanitha. So for the people that can't hear Vanitha, she's saying some very sensible and intelligent things. Um, and as has been pointed out in the chat, that play of Keb blocks the attractive floater of the E and the R, which does mean that cheerful as the obvious 8 and heedful as the obvious 7 don't play anymore. But you wouldn't know it from Liao Yi's face because she is not giving away one thing. Excellent body language.
Can you guys hear me now? Can the chat hear me now? So chat, can you hear me now? Okay, great.
Hurrah!
Yeah, great.
So Liao Yi's just decided to go across with Kef, leaving a pretty reasonable rack. And Hubert has not drawn into the two vowels that he would have really wanted to. So he has Denrstv, which certainly makes no sevens. And looks like he's opting to keep perhaps two of the best consonants he's got with vendor, keeping ST. Blows the rack up a little bit, but I don't know that there's any other option that makes any sense. You've got to keep scoring somehow.
Yeah, this looks good. And it's got a good, that leaf hopefully picks up the right tiles on the next move.
It would have been nice to somehow hang on to a couple
Oh,
of those other letters, but I don't really see how you can do that without scoring almost nothing.
yeah. So Liao, she has Burrell, doesn't she? With
She
a double
does.
R. But is it going to go down?
Well, I mean, blusher might be, or
Blusher,
the
right?
single
Yes,
version,
right.
the single
Blusher.
version with the
Yeah,
S or blusher.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Blusher. That, that should be easily found if she knows it.
well, I think blusher is very guessable, even if you don't know it. But I mean, what do people just call it? Blush, like the makeup? Is it blusher or blush?
Ah, yeah, of course. And
I might
also
just call it blush,
one
but
who blushes.
but I don't wear a lot of makeup.
Yeah, it is blusher. It's been a while since I've worn any blusher. I've completely forgotten about that. But it's someone who blushes is the definition given in Siva.
All right, because I thought it might be the makeup as well, but that might tell you something about my priorities in life. And it looks like it's coming down.
Very nice.
Yeah, you love to see it.
So does this give Hubert a bingo though? Oh,
Yeah, it does, because scrattle through the R. Tricky one to see.
oh, just about fits. Oh, he'll see it, of course.
It does fit, doesn't it? Yes, it does.
Yeah, just about. Yeah,
Telecast doesn't fit through the E because of blusher, which would have been
yes, that's
higher
right.
scoring.
Yeah, yeah, he's probably sorry about that, but he'll have to settle for Scrattle. I think that's the only one. I don't see anything else here.
I can't see it making anything through the B. And I mean, if there's a 9 through the E and the L, I'm not going to see it. And I'm not going to pretend that I can see it.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like there's nothing through the E and the L. And but I think we're going to see Scrattle coming down here because next best is just uh, 20 pointers. So yeah, okay.
Yep, here we go. Utterly unsurprisingly, Hubert finds the best play, as he does very, very often.
Yes, I've been commentating a few of these Singapore tournaments, and yeah, he hardly misses. And so here, what do we have? Let's see.
Yeah. Image JI. That's kind of an awkward rack. Nothing really goes that well. The J can't really appear to be used well on that triple file without keeping the eyes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, nothing's jumping out. Michigan score for sure, but
She also has the A for Avower, which could come in handy at some point during this game, I would imagine.
yeah, that's good to know too. So she might want to keep the A here, which means she won't be able to play image. Yeah, I think just she's got really nice bingo tiles, so maybe just playing off the J here somehow if she can.
Well, she's got some choices here. I mean, you could play Jag, keeping the IIEM, which isn't
Oh,
like it's not that bad. You could
okay.
play
Oh, just
Jib or
yeah. Okay.
Jive,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Or
but
maybe jive and save the eight.
yeah, I don't dislike that at all. But she's gone with a G, which does keep MIGI. She would love to see an N with that rack, and she's likely
Okay.
going to see one floating after this rack.
Yeah. So playing against Hubert, she's decided she's better off blocking off that triple line, that niner line.
I think Hubert will bingo through one of those
Oh,
T's in
that was
Scrattle with
very
tweeting.
quick. And
Waybin's point out Jilgie, Jilgie, which is pretty nice as
oh,
well.
that yes, to dump off the two eyes. Yes. Um,
I always forget that one because I keep thinking the
so
GILG.
smiling. So she has smiling now, right? Smiling to the end of tweeting.
Yeah. So So
So I
smiling.
don't know how new a player Liao Yi is and how far she's got along with her word study. Uh, it's not something that comes up early, smiling.
Perhaps not. But you might know it from, you might know smoiled,
Smile, but
which is
smile is
relatively
also
high probability.
is smile good without the E?
No, it's got to have the E on the end, that one.
Yeah, so that's a 6 also. So
Yeah, that's why weirdly the past tense smoiled comes up more commonly than
that's
anything
right,
else.
smiled. Yeah, okay, so smiled. If she knows smile then, and that's quite high prop, then she could just, yeah, she could see smiling now. Yeah, that's right, Jeremy. Smiled is high prop, so
But it's also sort of thing you can go, oh yeah, I think I know this word, but maybe I don't.
that's right. It's like one of those nondescript high prop words that if she had the smile rack, like she would just smash it down immediately. But when you have to now stop and think, is this valid or not? Then it gets trickier. It's easy enough to see, but will she be sure of it? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so Liao Yi, new player, but uh, playing very well so far. She found
She is. That's
bluster
a great
and she
play.
found smiling.
Yeah, and she's got a 49-point lead. And Hubert
Over
would
Hubert. You don't see that
would
very
kind of
often.
would like to have an E for autodyne, but I don't think he has one,
No,
or a
no,
bonus in general.
no. So Hubert once again having to, after the easy tweeting, he now has to work out this rack, another tricky rack.
I mean, he's so
Um,
close to having all sorts of good stuff here. Really, he could probably do almost anything next turn and have a bonus
he
quite a
will,
lot of the
yeah.
time.
Maybe opening up the board further with something coming down from the M of smiling.
Matey or Moni or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Or is it worth
Oh,
him cashing in the
you want to keep
avow
it.
hook with something Yord?
Oh, uh, with Avawa, oh, I mean, he might want to just keep that A for himself. I think. I mean, that Vawa spot. Like he might. I mean, he can't keep it for himself, but he might. Hope maybe she doesn't see it and keep that A for later. So I think maybe opening. So I think I would just do something like Moni and keep the board wide open if I'm behind.
Quackle suggesting playing along with Bounty for 30 points, which I think is a strong choice. And oh, look,
And
that's what
keeping
Hubert's
that A,
doing.
yeah, this is very nice. I like this.
That's the sort of play you can make when you think you kind of put I like to put the letters from on my rack in order from worst to best and try to play as many of the bad letters as possible. And if you deem that the A is one of the best letters to have on the rack, that's the sort of play you can find using that method. I don't
Yeah,
know how
that's
Hubert
true.
does it, but that's how I do it.
Yeah, that's a good guide to follow. Yeah, he hasn't picked up very well, but he did give himself the best chance there, keeping AD. Wavin pointing out in chat that Liao Yi has had quite a lot of experience, but has taken a 2-year sabbatical, um, And she probably knows a lot of words since she has had a lot of experience, but she could be a little bit rusty. But we haven't seen the rust though so far. Like she's been playing on point here.
And she's got a couple of pesky O's, a trio of O's. She could just dump mood to get rid of them. It'd be nice to ditch the C as well, but to what extent I would sacrifice points for that, I'm not sure.
So she has decided on mood. I maybe would not have played mood, so I would have tried to keep the board tight, being slightly ahead.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice because I mean, I guess the 4 letters she's got left, the AEOC, does go quite well with that D. She draws an N or an R. She's really, you know, she's got a really nice combination there. And Hubert cursing that the Y in Bounty is not somewhere far, far away on the other side of the board, which because it would have allowed him farmyard.
Oh yeah, beautiful, nice find.
He could just dump Frey onto the Y of Bounty, which I think
Yeah,
is not a bad
we're
choice.
going to see that. We're going to see Frey. And oh, caseload. Oh wow.
Yeah, fantastic pickup.
Caseload. Oh, that would be so beautiful.
Caseload is certainly a word.
So yes, Jeremy, caseload is valid.
You know, if you work in an office where you have to deal with, you know, cases, like in a law office or something like that, you have a caseload.
Yes.
And yeah, of course,
Escalado? Escalado is.
It does anagram to Escalado, which is not a good play here. But if you don't see caseload and all you see is Escalado, certainly playing Escalado is better than not playing a bonus at all. And Escalado, of course, can lose its E to just be Scalado. So that's why you should try to remember things in combination with each other as much as possible, because it means that you have more chance of dragging a word like caseload out at times like this. Hoping to see this one come down. Oh no, she's playing vocal or something.
This is the 2-year break coming into play here, so she might be a bit rusty. Caseload is not the easiest bingo to see.
No, because it is a compound word and they can be very hard to spot.
Yeah. Okay, so Hubert with yet another tough rack. Oh dear, what do you do with this?
Yeah, I mean, if only, like he's got Maraud plus another U. I'm not really sure if he can do much in the way of that Avour hook, but if there was a way of using one of the U's and then getting more and Avour, I would, but I can't see anything that sort of fits the bill there.
Oh.
I mean, just Maud is okay, like MAUD, which you could play to the right of vocal.
Oh, vocal, yeah, that looks good. But that does take out that line at the bottom, and I don't think Hubert wants to do that. Being slightly behind here.
A Merva through the V, a vendor.
Or maybe he's not so far behind after Maud, so it's maybe not too bad. More and Avour. But how do you use your use though?
Yeah, because you can't really get that extra, like the consonant next to or to get the 12 points for the M there.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do something like Duma and Avour. That's just asking for bad things to happen to you.
So no spot for Durham to dump the 2 U's. Yeah, it's looking like Mod is it's looking like the best play he has here.
Durham would be nice if that's the spaghetti break that's happening of after, I think, game 7 or 8. Maybe that's made with
Spaghetti
Durham.
break, yeah.
Is it made of durum wheat? Can someone get some answers to that? What is the wheat in this pasta?
I guess if he wants to keep the board open. Oh, okay. So he's played a lamb there.
Yeah, I think that's quite reasonable.
Yeah. Gets rid of one of the 2Us.
I don't know that it really goes well with the floaters that are available. It's probably my only concern.
So no S speed. What else? So I'm not seeing any bingos here. Is there anything to the N? No, there's no space either.
So yeah, there's no 7s in this rack.
No.
If that L of vocal was someone else, you could have Pleiades.
Oh. Just checking if Smoiling takes an S. No, it doesn't.
Oof. Imagine winning a game doing that. That would be so baller.
So what do you do here? So would you just kind of fish here, just playing off maybe EI or something?
I probably would. The other thing is, if you're worried about, like, if you want to keep a little bit of a lead, I might even consider not so much dumping, but also being quite blocky and playing SPIE off the S of Smoiling.
Off the S of, oh, right. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I don't know why I feel like I want to do this, but I feel like it's something that I would consider. So take
yeah,
that
I mean, if
with
you're
a
playing
grain of
Hubert,
salt.
yes.
Because Hubert has
This
this
looks very
annoying
good.
tendency to plunking down bonuses. I played Hubert once and I had a huge lead, and he went out with 4 bonuses in a row at the end and beat me.
I believe
Like, you
that.
can't stop him. You can't stop him. But
Yeah, I was, yes. I was at the other end of the famous pigeon night. So
oh right, that was
any
you.
chance I get to block Hubert, I will block Hubert.
But that's not what's happened here. So Liao Yi's gone with Pave, keeping the strong EDIS keep.
Yeah, because she has that R to bingo too. She's got the D down there to bingo too. So
And the 2 Ds is not a problem because Ds, like, they naturally split to the beginning and the end of the word.
yeah,
So
so she
you can have
might
2 of
have
them like
something
that.
like this, something.
Yeah.
Uh,
And Hubert's got nothing that scores very well at all. He does have the D and the R and the N that goes in on the end of Pave, as well as the S, of course.
oh, is he going to play Rudas? I love that word, Rudas. Both commentators are Hubert victims, yeah, and many more out there as well.
I think in
Jeremy,
the last 18 months or so, everyone has pretty much been a Hubert victim.
Jeremy pointing that out in the chat. Common trauma, yes, exactly. Oh, okay, I like this.
Like right
Red.
above Pave. Yeah, there's a lot to like about that.
It opens up the odor. Crud. Okay, so the C's are out. So just that blank now that's going to go down. Right.
That's a
So
swashbuckling choice.
yeah. So the race to the blank for crud.
And the other thing about a play like Rudd is it could cause Liao Yi to sort of panic and block the hook that actually isn't on at all. So sometimes that's quite a smart thing to do.
Exactly. Yeah, because she's now like, you're going to think that your opponent has that C after a play like that. But did she have that C on the rack? Does she have the C on her rack? I can't make out. No, she doesn't.
She does not
Right?
have the blank.
No.
She doesn't have
Yes,
it.
she doesn't have the blank. Oh, sorry, the blank. Yes, sorry. There's no more C's left. There are no more C's left. So right. So she's definitely going to now think that he's got the blank. It's quite devious, actually.
Unless she's correctly identified this as a feint. And she doesn't have that much in the way of strong choices available on this turn either.
I guess she could just play on top of Rudd, but then that's just opening up the triple line. So
I can't see anything that like uses Oda and goes across. But then if you play Oda, it hooks for Soda, which
yeah,
now he is
exactly.
holding.
Yeah.
But I don't love it, especially. I wonder about just maybe doing a small play that hooks pave. But the problem is if she does Ode, she doesn't actually have any letters that go in front of it. And I'd, doesn't really make the things that much easier for her either. What about TOEA above bouncy? I kind of like that. Just score. It scores a few points. It does block the R, but there's not a lot in scoring available here.
TOEA above bounce or bounty. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is cool. And it sets up her S for stump with stump. I like that. Oh no, she's yeah. Yeah, I think that looks good. Holding that S. It does take out that R floater. I mean that R there for the bingo, but yeah, where else are you going to score?
Well, you've got Ode and I'd and paved. That gets rid of the D, which is not a bad letter, but because you've already got a floating D,
Yeah.
it may be worth considering not hanging on to that one.
So what would I do? Tricky.
Yeah, okay, so she's decided that the D does have to go. Because she's already got a floating one, and that does go nicely with the R if she is lucky enough. And Hubert's drawn the X.
And he has a spot for it.
Yeah, he can certainly play it, but he's not going to get significantly more than an average score here.
And he probably wants to, get rid of that extra A as well. So how's he going to do that end scroll with the X?
Yeah, that's a bit tricky. Because you could just drop the X for 34 points next to Smoiling and Mood.
Oh, he has decided. So he's decided he can't actually get rid of the A. So he's just gone with XI.
XI. It's too many points, I think.
Yeah.
And it's not as blocky.
And I mean, 2 A's. He can still bingo. Oh, okay.
So if Liao Yi's worried at this point about the blank being used as a C and going across there, she can undouble the T's, get rid of the O and the unlikely Y, the unlovable Y with toy above Rudd. making yup immediately. I think her best plays are going to involve playing toy come hell or high water. And she could also play Toyo or Toyo through the O of Mood and leave that excellent IEST keep.
Yeah, I like Toyo. I like Toyo there.
The other thing you could consider is whether you want to hang on to the over Oda and just play toy.
Which is not
And
bad either. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you start with something, TO. Okay, so she's playing toy up there. She's decided she's not risking that with the blank unseen. She's just going to block
yeah,
it off. I mean, this is fine.
I think that's an extremely reasonable choice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Hubert was the one who played Rudd, and so it's highly likely that he has the blank after Rudd. So this is actually very good, I think, considering all those things.
And Hubert is not drawn into a bonus as far as I can see.
But he's very close though, very close. So I mean, with all those eyes unseen, right? What do you think about just dropping the A here?
Well, certainly will go well with the D,
With the
but if
D?
not the D, where are you playing?
So not the D.
It's, yeah.
So what else can you pick up to give you something to say the R? Okay, right. So he is doing that. He's just dropping the A. A
Yeah,
vowel.
well, the
Yeah, I like
I
this.
pickup work and
Like,
E pickup will work.
oh,
P pickup
so
will work.
but but Liao Yi has picked up three of those eyes.
That's extremely unlikely. But, once if she's able to dump the QI or QIN or something, IIEST is not an awful keep.
No, it's not. Yeah, and it will go with the R, and it will also go with the D. Um, okay, so but Chin does block off. If she plays Chin, that does take out the R. But she
Yeah,
must be also worried about Bingos coming down with the assumption that he would have that blank on his rack. So then Chin doesn't look so bad either.
or she could play QIN in the other spot for fewer points. I'm not endorsing that. I'm just saying that you could do that.
Okay, okay. But I think like if she's going on the notion that blank and the blank is on Hubert's rack. Okay, here we go.
Well, if you
So
do, you might want to keep the bonus spot open.
for yourself, yeah,
Yeah,
yes, that is a point. That's a good point. Yeah.
because Hubert's now going to play a
Oh, yeah,
bonus to the
and
right.
she's actually, yeah, you're right. Actually, now, right now, Chin is looking very, Chin on the other side for just 12 would have been the play, actually.
I mean, given what she's picked up, another eye, she's buried no matter what. But
But no, yeah, but because after Chin, then she's, quite likely picking up something through the R. So,
yeah, that's why I suggested keeping
yeah,
them both open. But I mean,
yeah.
I think given what she's picked up, she was doomed either way. Because Hubert now has
Oh,
a number of
can you see what she's picked up? I can't make out.
AEIIIST.
Okay, right. But no, but I agree with you. Like Chin, just for that 12 points, was definitely the play here because a likelihood that the bingo is going to come down is very high, and then you need to counter that.
And I don't think Hubert is going to make the mistake of playing a word onto the D. He'll start with the D with dracones
Donaries.
or
Yeah,
donaries. Yeah,
yeah. I think we're going to see donaries here.
he's too clever to make a mistake like that.
Yeah. And after donaries, then what can you do? Is there something through the O? Uh, do you see anything through the O with the unseen letters?
Oh,
Because he does empty the bag, doesn't he, after donaries?
oh, are you suggesting maybe it would be better to play onto it using an awkward tile if you can do one?
Well,
Um,
he might be considering that, but do I think he's looking to see if there's anything, but I don't see anything yet. Do you?
no,
Something ending with maybe an N or an S?
because you'd. I mean, the other option you could do is you
Oh,
could play
position.
oreganoes.
Position. Oh, no, no, there's no position.
You could play oreganoes if you're worried about the counterplay, because there's not really likely. But then again, that allows a word that starts with DI. So I think in times like this, I often think it's best to just play the highest score you can find, because there is
Oh,
still
Pintanos. Yeah. So
a
here,
theoretical chance of you being um, killed by the Z if you play a cutesy play that only scores 59 or 60 to inhibit counter bingos.
yeah.
Uh, you do run the risk.
Yeah. So
And so, yeah,
Wade pointing out that there is a possible Pintanos coming down after donaries. I guess he's going to have to weigh the likelihood now of a bingo coming down and tipping him. Quintanos, I can't see anything else, so I don't think it's going to be easy to bingo after donaries. But so I
and I
think it's
think
worth.
whatever you do, make sure if you do decide to play something through the D that doesn't hit the triple to impede counterplay, don't expose an E or an A next to the triple letter
Exactly.
score, because the Z
Yeah.
is dangerous and looming.
Yeah. So what does he have then?
Every bonus I see has puts it in the exact wrong position. It's like I'm magnetized to playing the worst play here.
What do you want to play?
Tornades should be safe enough.
Tonics. Oh, yeah, tonics. Tonics should do the job.
But I don't think the Z will win the game after tornades, but
Yeah,
tornades only scores
you
about
have
58
to
or something.
after the bingo, you have to bingo out to take the game. So because Hubert gets to come back if it's just a Z play, I think he will have just enough to win. Uh,
Well, is that true? Because what if Hubert goes in
mhm.
the bags and pulls out something like A, G, P or something, and Liao Yi picks the Z and scores, big with something like Tiz on the A of hours. I I think Hubert has probably concluded that a play like Pintano's does come down once in a blue moon,
Mhm.
whereas with the horrible unseen letters, all those eyes, and Lauia's been playing short. The fact that she's drawn all those eyes is a bit bad luck for her.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all kind of, uh, academic, because all those eyes are on Lauia's rack, and he's drawn the very helpful Z, and he
it
will
would have
score
been
very
very,
nicely.
very. Yeah, would have been very close. Yeah. So this is an interesting one for the sim, I think. Do you What bingo do you play down there?
I mean, to be fair, I think I play doneries. I'm a big believer in not giving your opponent multiple chances. If they've got it, they've got it. If they don't have
They
it, don't give
don't.
them another chance to
Yeah.
fish for it.
So yeah, the probability is like Doneries wins, and she'll have to have those exact letters to take the game, and that's going to be a very low likelihood. I still think that the chances of him coming back after a Z bomb is also pretty good, because she will again, he will have to pick up like really crappy tiles after that to lose. So I mean, whatever he did, the chances were really high of him winning anyway at that point. But yeah, if we can run, do you have it on Quackle?
I
Ed?
don't have Quackle running.
Oh, you don't have Quackle.
I
Okay.
can't multitask because I'm a man.
Well, I've tried before, and it hasn't worked out very well. Maybe Wavin can run it for us later after the game is over. But yeah, is there anything that she can do here? I don't think so. I think this is Hubert's game.
Yeah, with a 53-point deficit and nothing even remotely close to a bonus available. I mean,
So I
she's not going to be able to score very many points at all here.
mm, so I think Rudd turned this around for him because I think a lot of her plays were affected by that Rudd move.
Yeah, and also missing caseload and Escalado. I think Liao Yi would have been in a very strong position to win this game. But caseload's a tricky bingo to see.
Yeah,
And
both.
Escalado doesn't have a natural form
Yeah,
ending in the O as it does. So
yeah, that
it's very easy to see that
both
one being
very
missed.
difficult to see. Yeah, and she has been away for a couple of years, so so also the rust kicking in there. So very, yeah, very interesting game, very tactical in some
Yeah.
parts. Hubert did not have it easy for several racks and managed to pull out something again, pull out the rabbit again.
Yeah, and I think even if Rudd doesn't look like a really amazing play, the thought behind it, the intelligence behind a play like that is
Yeah,
why Hubert is one of the best in the biz. He spots
exactly.
plays like that, and it's a classic feint. You make your
Yeah,
opponent react to a threat that doesn't exist.
that's right. It's
Okay,
highly
so it looks like
tactical. Rod.
sh- she's looking to play something that's giving her an outplay. Does block the lovely Fizzog, which I don't think is the best play anyway for Hubert, but I just like the word. I don't know what Hubert can do because to stop her going out next turn uh, with that SAINE or whatever else she happens to have as an outplay.
Yeah, this is good.
I guess it also blocks the Fon, Zing, and Paven setup. Okay, it's gone with Fizz
Sorry,
for a
what?
good score. So he'll concede the outplay here. But yeah, Fizz scores so well, he can just allow that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Whose camera is frozen?
Mine, apparently.
Oh,
It's actually quite funny that in games like this, sometimes they take forever to finish the last couple of turns, when there's really not a lot of that could be done at this point. But sometimes you can see something amazing happen.
So Hubert takes the game 4-4-5 to 8-3-8-3. Uh, so great game to start off for us, Ed.
Yeah, I mean, Hubert just didn't miss anything. Every play he made was extremely sensible.
Yeah, I think that the like at the nationals when I was commentating, I think I only saw him miss one, just one, like the whole tournament. Like, or I mean, the games that he came on, there was just one play, and that was it. Like everything else was, you know, either like the best play that the engine found, or something better than the engine. So
Yeah, or something where there's a clear thought line that you can discern. Like Hubert is like, to watch him play, his strategy is very, I don't want to say transparent to a person watching it, but his moves are very sensible. Like he's very rational about the moves he chooses.
yeah,
It's not like, he's not a baffling ordeal to watch. There are some people that are very capricious about the moves they play and will plunk anything down, or there's no through line that suggests what they're doing.
yeah,
There's always a clear intent, a clear purpose to Hubert's play. And I think
exactly.
he's a fantastic person to watch if you're learning how to play great Scrabble. Hubert is
Yeah.
definitely one of the people that you should watch.
And to analyze and to try to figure out, like, okay, what was he doing here? Because there's always something.
Because a
And
lot of Scrabble theory is based on this idea of, you've got a rational opponent who does rational things, but players who are imperfect or a long way from perfect do irrational things that are very silly all the time. Whereas Hubert, he plays rationally, and so you learn about setups, counter setups,
yeah,
blocking, how to, he's a play like Donaries, he's done the maths in his head. So, I think he's a sound and easy to understand tactician of the game, as well as being great enough to see the best play almost all the time.
yeah, and even the knights. I mean, going back to that pigeon knight play, like if I had, you know, considered this, that Hubert is always making rational plays, and if he's like just playing off one or two tiles at that point, then I should have looked harder or figured that something was up, and not emptied the bag so that he could go out. You know what I mean. So if Hubert's doing something, then you have to think a little bit harder. Like, why is he doing this?
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah,
the play like Rudd, he could have played those letters somewhere else. So there was a clear strategy in place that you can see he was doing. Like, he could have played Erd and Paver or something like that, but he opted to do that to get the reaction that he wanted.
exactly. And we can't fault Liao Yi either for all the moves that he made following Rudd, because that was very. I mean, it was warranted after a play like
Mm.
Rudd. Like, but it's just Hubert's genius not having that blank and making a play like that.
Well, the principle is, if the only way you're going to win the game is if that tile is in the bag, play as if the tile's in the bag. I say that so often. You could replace me with like a talking doll. You pull the string and say, the only way to win the game, you have to assume the tile is in the bag.
No, exactly. If that's the only way, then you just have to, because otherwise, yeah, what do you do, right? Like, what else could he have done? Like, he had a crap rack.
Yeah, he did.
That
He
was
had,
the Durham
yeah,
rack. Yeah, to
but I
pull
mean,
that out from that rack.
all right. I think we'll be ready for a new game shortly.
Okay.
We're going to move on to the next game. Are you having a break on the stream, or are we just going to keep going? All right. Who's Hopefully we'll get word on who our next game is going to be. Um, okay. Hubert to play against Cheah. This should also be a high quality game between, two players amongst the best known in the area.
And beyond.
And beyond, yeah. I mean, really, everybody knows who's been playing Scrabble internationally for any length of time knows both these players.
And Cheah's been doing well. I mean, he's come back from a break, but he's still very solid.
And Cheah is also a very rational, sensible player.
Very experienced, over 25 years, 30 years, maybe. Over 30 years of Scrabble.
Oh, he's got to have been playing for 30 years. All right, we're going to the board. And Hubert's starting with a rack that is not too far away from something great, but it isn't. If that second O were an E, we'd hit. Oh, rack is not there. I'm looking at the rack that doesn't exist and just going, oh, it's so close to a bonus. Oh, here we go. That looks like a real rack. All right, with only one consonant on the rack, I think it's fairly straightforward.
Whelked or rec?
So, I would play rec.
Rec.
Whelked a fun choice, though, because it doesn't take a hook. It doesn't take an S hook, but I think the extra points from rec.
Now, rec with the W on the double or the K on the double?
Well, I mean, it takes 3-letter extensions here.
Yeah. Okay. So what would you choose? This is interesting. I might actually have gone the other way.
I would have gone the other way, but you know.
Interesting. Yeah. So wreckers, it's good, and wrecking.
Wreckage.
Wreckage. Wow. Okay. So, well, this makes the game interesting though with wrecking this position.
Yeah. And of course, Cheah's got a U and a W because, you know, by law, it has to happen at least once a game.
Is that a yep. And I'm not seeing anything right now. Kruby.
Oh, K-R-U-B-I.
Yeah.
I do love that word. I love it.
What else is there?
It'd be nice to ditch the W, but it's not super obvious how that's going to happen. And it would be nice to get rid of the U as well, but W and U are very difficult to... We could play Hubert and...
Okay, so he's going with Kruby.
Oh, he's going with Kruby. I think it and Hubert are very similar, and Kruby scores more points.
Yeah. And at least you get rid of one of those two clunky tiles, even if you're keeping the W. So, 1 O too many. What about O on top of Kruby?
I think that's a pretty uncontroversial choice.
Or O on to the left of rec.
Yeah, I think... Oh, look at what she has picked up.
Midwater.
Anyway, sorry, we're jumping ahead. Midwater.
Midwater.
I almost said, you know, the possibility of a water word, but, you know, I didn't think it would actually happen. So we'll just pretend that that's not happening. So Hubert does not know that Midwater is coming down. So he's played OO in a good spot.
In a good spot, yeah. He takes the score. I might have considered OO on the other side or to the left of rack, just because I'm leaving a bingo friendly rack and I want to open the board for more bingo possibilities.
Yeah, because I think if you play it to the left and you make owl, there's more letters that go on the other side of that
Yeah,
currently go as well. Or you could, yeah.
so I might have chosen that and then kept those floaters that like the I available. It does take out the R floater, which is valuable, I guess, if you're keeping elate. Maybe that's what he was thinking of, like keeping that R available. Has he picked up a G for wreckage?
No.
No, he hasn't.
Now, is Midwater added a couple of dictionary updates ago, or has it always been good? Because I know there used to be a whole bunch of like water words that didn't used to be in there that I always used to miss, like top water, and I could never find that one.
Meanwhile, I think
Never
it's
could
good.
recover.
I kind of saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no,
It
it's
came to
definitely
me
good, but I'm just
immediately,
trying
so
to
I
think,
think it is.
is it a new word, newish word that hasn't always been in? Because you've been playing for as long as Cheah
Oh
has.
no, I think it's
Sometimes,
been there. Like I think it's been there for forever, or ever
all right,
since
okay, I just
I
wanted to check.
started Zizi buying.
Just I'm trying to think why, it's not happening. I want to.
Oh, okay. But again, Chia has also just come back recently, so sometimes it takes a while to get around to all those. And I think Midwater is quite high prop,
It is. A lot of
so
them are, and
it
unfortunately,
takes a
he's missed
while
it.
to go back and get get all that revision done after a break. I
I
mean,
don't
I
know
find
what I would have
myself
done
making
there.
tons of high prop words now.
But I feel like getting rid of that E isn't something that I would have done. And now excretal is available for Hubert.
But if you don't see Midwater, then it was not a very nice board to score on. Like
No.
what else could he have done there? Oh, would you have kept the tea bag?
Maybe. The one good
Mm.
thing for Cheah is that when excretal comes down, there will be counterplay, particularly with that nice looking Z that he's picked up.
He's going to see excretal, isn't he?
Oh yes.
He's going to see it. Oh,
If
so
he
that's
doesn't play it, I would. Well, there's not really any way you could imagine playing a non-bingo play with this rack.
so. If Midwater had come down, would Hubert have had anything?
I don't think he would have had a bingo.
Let's see. No, it only goes with the R. So that's the only one. This track only goes with the R. Mm. But I mean, he's definitely seen Excreto, so he's going to see this.
Oh, he
Oh,
hasn't played it.
wow. Two in a row.
Now, I don't want to
Oh,
say that I'm like being a bit, biased, but I do think there's a possibility that that was deliberate.
do you think so? Because he didn't.
Well, I mean, it
Because
opens up a lot, but I still am very surprised because I'm maybe a bit, what's that word? Open happy because if you play a word like excretal, you're opening up two triple word scores, not just one. And so
But
I
that's
think you
all
play
right
it.
because you're opening two, right? So your opponent gets
Yeah,
one
that's
and you
exactly
get
right. That's
the other.
why I think it's right to play it. I mean, of course, he's
Yeah,
picked up latents, but
yeah. But that and I don't think at this point you should be too afraid of like the Z or the J. Although there is a Z on
no.
Chia's rack, but I think like yeah, playing the three. I think I think this is a miss. I think this is one of
Oh,
your
yeah,
Hubert's
yeah.
misses. He did not even
It's a
line it
miss.
up. You know. So I think this was definitely a miss.
Hubert's stature makes me want to say that was deliberate, but it is a miss.
No, I don't think so. I think that he would have at least lined it up otherwise, I think.
Well, so now Cheah is
But
lining up
but he will
Zonda.
bingo anyway. Likely to bingo on the next move. Um,
Yeah, as Alex pointed out, that chat
oh,
CELT is not a bingo sure thing. It certainly isn't. And that's great from Cheah because when latence comes down, or
he
assuming
will be
latence
able to
or
call,
a
yeah,
bonus comes
call
down,
that.
he will have first dibs on that Z.
So tiny difference here, latents to the left of rec or to the right of rec.
There are some things in life that may not be worth spending that much time on, and I think this is one of them.
Just a very tiny, tiny, tiny difference here.
And Cheah is actually certainly going to bingo back if he spots it.
Oh, amandine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, yeah, amandine. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. Wherever you would have played it, amandine would have played. Uh, is that the only one he
And
has?
there's no, the O's in the wrong spot, the L's in the wrong spot.
But I'm worried that if he missed Midwater, I wonder if he's going to miss this one as well. But this is a little bit harder. Yeah, so
How's Cheah's
Alexio
French?
pointing out that, yeah, keeping CEELT does not bingo that often. So, yeah, it was highly likely that he would miss that missed
Oh yeah.
excretal.
If he does bingo here, then of course Hubert gets first dibs on that Z with something like Zarf or.
Oh, wreckage. So I forgot to check. So Hubert
Oh
does
yeah,
have
wreckage.
wreckage.
Yeah, he could just do wreckage if he wants.
Yes. And having played rack in that position, I'm sure he already knows all the extensions.
Like we thought of it so quickly, and then now it's actually on the rack. We just sort of tuned out a bit
Yeah.
because we
I mean,
heaps of E's still to come. You probably do play Zar first because wreckage isn't a
yes,
threat,
yes.
whereas the Z is a threat for everything. Oh,
How
Alec has
lucky is
also
that you can
confirmed
put
that.
staff first and still keep AGE for wreckage?
I mean, also LAGE is not a bad bonus keep. It's not. I'm not saying it's like the greatest keep in the world, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely Zar followed by wreckage if it's still available, and Cheah's getting
Cheah's going to play
closer
Amandine.
to.
He's going to
Is
play Amandine.
Amandine? I don't know how you pronounce that. Amandine. Is that the only one he has
I
here?
think it
I
is.
haven't seen anything else.
I say it as Amandine because it's also like it's a French girl's name because I went to Paris and went to the French Open and there was a French tennis player called Amandine Hess
Okay,
who I saw
Amandine then.
play.
It's probably from French anyway. Sounds very French.
Yeah. So I say
Like
Amandine because
gabardine.
that's how they yelled her name when they were cheering for her in the stadium.
Is it some kind of fabric like gabardine? Let me check. Okay. So it's the albumin in sweet almonds, or a cold cream composed of that substance. All right.
Oh, but he's gone with Enzian.
Well, okay. If you don't see amandine, then this is great. This is very nice. So I guess wreckage now.
He seems to like the M and the D combination, does Cheah? He's had
Amandine, yes.
He's had that M for a while. I
M and
quite like M's too,
D has.
but I don't think I like anything as much as he likes it.
Oh,
He's
okay, so
making a reddish
wreckage
coming
came
down.
like without any to do there. Just-
And shout out to XL in the chat from the stream 2 at the recent Worlds. And Cheah will be extremely happy now because he's now got a second M. If one M is good, then two M's must be extremely good.
But they do go together, and especially with the ED. Now, if he had picked up another D instead of the M, he would have had pomaded somewhere. No, he would. Yeah, he next to ends in.
And Hubert's picked up nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
Well, he can afford to, though, after the series of after the 1-2 punch from Layton's and Wreckage. Okay, I have not seen a bingo yet. Like almost close to something like pummeled and I guess maybe so something down to the left of Layton's. No,
say
it's not going down now. What you do
is there something that will go through the O of Zonda and score well there? I don't know, but if you could get the M at B10 and go down, that would be nice. But I don't think
that
you
is
can.
yes. Okay, so wow, mood.
Yeah, we're having pomade without the D. Just
Right.
pomade.
Yeah, this is good. This year, dump 6, the 2 blanks unseen.
Keeping a beloved M.
Yeah, he's not too far behind, so he will catch up and then taking out all those floaters. Yeah, not too bad.
Scores well. Keeps him in the
I like
loop.
in the stream suggesting ammo setting up a PE word like ammo. Where was that? AMMO. Ammo of
Making
wreckage.
and
Okay. Yeah, that looked interesting.
I think it's cute, but I don't know.
Setting up. Oh right, setting up P. I see. Yeah, that's cute because then setting up a 5-letter PE or a 6-letter PE.
I also don't. I also think you could have thought about Derm, Axton, Am.
Derm
through the ER of ER. Sorry. Near twice an Ax and Kruby.
Oh, X and X. Yeah, that's also good. Yeah. But I mean, pomade is great though. Like with the 2 blanks unseen, I like pomade. He's only just 30 behind now. I don't like taking out all those floaters, but it's not too bad. Given the score difference, it's not too bad. So almost Ferula for Hubert, but I don't think he has anything.
He'll want to dump
almost Ferula.
He could play Furled or just Furl and Lore or something better. Nope, he's played Furled.
Yeah, this looks good.
Keeping LAR, which is not. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, this looks fine.
I wouldn't be, dancing in the streets with glee about that, but I can live with it.
Did he have anything like ERF
Oh, like a
under?
word through the A of wreckage with the F.
Yeah. Did
I
he
don't
have
think anything
something
sensible there.
there?
And he's picked a blank. What a luck
I
sack.
guess he
It's got Ashlar
oh, we're
blank.
gonna see another Ashlard. I think Ashlard doesn't quite through the E doesn't quite fit. Does he have it anywhere
He
else?
could play Trahalas or something through that.
Shahala. Okay, right, yeah.
Or
And then does he have anything through the
Gariol
N?
through the A. Oh, through the N, surely.
Uh,
But Gariol's through the G would go okay.
to the G, yeah. But he probably doesn't want to hang that S out there. He might. What about something through the AM?
Oh.
Almost something like ashrama. Almost. Uh,
Or you could just go like Ashlars, ooh, and Krubies. If you
yeah.
don't want to.
Yes, of course. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sometimes,
Actually, that is probably best. That is probably best given his lead after this.
yeah.
Just take out those
Actually,
lines, start taking out.
Marshall will fit in that spot, as just been pointed out in the chat. That doubles the word, gets ooh, gets Krubies. That's money.
Beautiful, yeah. Very nice, Alec. Nice find, Marshall. And also takes out the bottom line as well. I mean, of course, you do get that M hook for bingos, but you just start blocking up the board really nicely. Oh, and so Cheah. Oh wait, so it's big. Oh, Cheah, not looking good for him. I can't see that last letter. Is that a
Ooh,
vowel? Oh, Harmalas.
all through the A
Harmalas.
of wreckage.
Ah, wow. Oh,
I would never
beautiful,
spot that in a
beautiful,
million
beautiful
years.
find, Jeremy.
But is it better than Marshall? It is, I think.
Uh, uh,
It
Marshall is
scores
probably
beautifully.
better. Yeah, yeah. Marshall is tactically better, strategically better, but Harmalas is
Harmala
so
scores a lot
beautiful.
because it doubles the
It's
H, it
so
doubles the word.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. And you're gonna hang the S out right next to the triple line anyway. So even if there's a bingo through the S, you're going to get something back from it. So it won't be a complete disaster if Cheah bingoes back.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic find.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, well, we do know that at least Cheah has a vowel.
Oh, okay. At least,
Um,
yeah, he's got one E there, one vowel.
so he could play something like Fiod's next turn to at least keep up. So Harmela's is 10 points more.
So, I mean, tactically, I mean, if I was going to be strategic here, I would take Marshalls over Harmalas. Um, maybe
10 points.
just lay out Hamalas, tell the world you've seen it, and then play Marshall.
And Waybean's put out, I might have just played Marshall quickly and missed. That is exactly what I would have done. I would have, if I'd found Marshall, which I'd like to think I would have plunked it down and felt, I am so clever, I am so clever. Why don't you praise me now? And of course, it's not even the best play because Harmela's is beautiful. I sort of feel like Hubert isn't going to miss a bonus of some description. Because I think even if he doesn't spot Marshall, he'll see Ashlars, or surely he'll see
No,
Gabriel's.
he's definitely going to bingo here. Like, there's no doubt there's going to be a bingo coming down. It's
We are
about
hearing that
which
he's
one.
seen it. So Harmela's is coming down. It's come down.
Wow.
Great find.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So this is now a big lead of about
And
115
lucky for
points.
him, he's not going to be hurt by that hanging S.
And Cheah can play Fjords at the left to score really well. But he's still a bingo down if he does that.
Okay, yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, I think Fiat's is the play right here.
I just don't see he's going to be scoring 50 points anywhere else.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is if he sees it. But I mean, it's hard to miss it because like, that's one of the few scoring spots on this board if you don't have a bingo.
And I'm just going to come right out and say it that, oh no, it's an L. I thought that last time was an I, and I was going to go, come on. How much of a luck sack can you be? Oh, he's going Fremd.
Oh, he's missed
Ooh.
Fiat's. I think that
That
was
is
his one chance to get back, and I think now we might see Veld coming down.
Yeah. I think that's a self-descriptive play, is it
Oh,
not?
oh, Ven, just get rid of one of those two ends.
That is a very strange choice. So hence it is self-descriptive.
He's a friend to Hubert. Oh, it's stranger, isn't it? It's not friend. It means stranger.
Oh, look. Oh, I can't help it. I keep looking ahead. But anyway, we'll come back.
Oh,
The next move is an interesting one.
oh, what's that last letter? I can't see it.
I think it's an R. Is that not isogriff?
Oh, isogriff. Yeah, yeah. Isogriff is. Does he have a? Oh, isogriff. So he's got that S there for isogriffs.
Unfortunately, I think he's going to fall a fair bit behind after Vend. And isogriffs really does have the potential to give a lot of points back.
So not the easiest bingo to see again. And if Cheah's rusty, he may miss this one. But if he does like the prefix suffix thing, then I think if he lines up ISO, then he's going to see it. Oh, ethylene.
Oh, that's just cruel. Yeah, GG.
Yeah.
And both M's took it from ethylene are out, so Cheah will be ruining not having one of those M's. I don't think there's any way that this doesn't play next turn.
Isogriffs and then ethylene. Well, okay, so after isogriffs, he does open up that line. There is a chance he could come back.
Oh, but ethylene scores an absolute mozza. Yeah, Hubert is a luck sack this game. If you make a bit of I'm not going to say a blunder, but I'm going to say blunder. If you do make a big mistake like missing a play like Excretal, I do have this sense of righteous anger when they go on to luck sack a bunch of other bingos, even if Harmela's is a beautiful play, and it is.
Yeah, I mean we've seen it, time and again though. Like you make a blunder and you're rewarded. It's happened so often. I mean, I think that it doesn't matter. Like blunders don't matter because anything can happen, right? And especially if you haven't seen it, you don't even know that you've made a blunder. And then you just go with what you have after that.
Well, it's the
And
wings of a butterfly, isn't it? Everything you do changes everything else that comes up.
exactly. So it doesn't really matter unless maybe it's towards the end of the game, and then when you blunder and it really affects like your winning chances, that's when it's crucial. But otherwise, in the beginning, like if you just miss, one or two things, it could actually work in your favor after that. I mean, it's as likely to work in your favor as not.
Well, yeah, sometimes like, oh, you exposed an S.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I might use the
Oh, okay.
S.
No, he does. He does not blocking. He's not blocking Ethelyn. No. Oh dear. So Cheah not quite back to his usual form and being really punished here by all the luck that Hubert's
Yeah.
getting. Oh,
Yeah, Ethylene comes down without a moment to waste. And Hubert's up to 440. Scrabble, she's cruel.
yeah, especially if you're rusty and no O to help him out with goitrous here. Oh,
Yeah,
yep, this game is
well, he
over.
can bingo onto the ooh, making ooze. Oh, trigger miss. That would be nice as an AM through the AM.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
I'm going to suggest that he's probably just going to play out rigs, and that's what he's doing.
Oh,
Rig
yeah.
outs is also good.
Oh, I missed Outriggs. Saw goitrous and missed
Trigger miss
Outriggs.
is beautiful, though. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, well, there you go. Well, sucks to be all of us because it doesn't fit.
Oh, TIF.
Should be a word. Like if you can have GIF, you should be
Yeah,
able to have TIFF
I'm sure.
because they're
I'm
both
sure I've phoned. I'm
image
sure I've phoned
formats.
TIF once or twice. Okay, but so wait, hang on. No, I don't think he has a chance though. Is Cheah still in this game? If he picks up the blank now?
Nah, he's down 190. He's still down 120 points here. And even with that rack, that nasty rack of 3 O's. It's just not going
Pogos.
to
So then
happen.
he's got Pogos, but I don't think he wants to open up that triple round. So
I think even just doing goo in the bottom right corner would be fine.
yeah, I like that. Yeah, because
Unfortunately, I can't see this
Cheah will need a
versatile of a chess
9
rack.
after. Yeah, Goo looks good. Five only 5 vowels to 8 consonants, so keeping those 3 vowels, 1 consonant. I think he could actually pull out a bingo after this, after Goo.
From this position, it's very difficult to come up with a bad play.
If not Goo, is there something else?
Weybin's point out, just play Suji or something, and that might be the closest thing I can think of to a play that might lose occasionally, but it probably won't because you're turning over 6 tiles.
Oh, urol. Oh, he also had urologist just now.
Ah,
I like pointing out in the chat there.
that is gettable.
Oh yeah,
It's
that is
get up.
something
It's
Cheah
get
could have
outable.
found if he was looking for it. Oh, oh,
Oh, it was Juddy, yeah. Didn't see that other T.
okay. He played quite quickly after Hubert's move. I did. Yeah, we didn't see the other T. Um, so he was. Oh yeah. So this is over now though. He was just going to. I don't think the blank is going to Has he emptied the bag? Yeah, he's emptied the bag. Yeah. Okay, so 2 games in a row, we've seen Hubert take it. This wasn't as tactical as the earlier one, but we did see the beautiful Harmelas.
Yeah, not a tactical masterclass, just a demonstration of the excretal miss, notwithstanding his potent bonus finding power.
Yeah, unusual miss for Hubert there, excretal. If he chose X, I would love to hear. Like if he had seen excretal and chose X instead, I would love to hear why.
And it's the closest thing he's had to a really terrible rack the whole game.
Uh, maybe series. Why not just series? Because Cheah's going to go out now, right?
Well, I would assume Cheah will
Is
be up out.
is
He's
he
got
going to
Piba
go
playing.
out? Oh, maybe not. Hang on.
Well, I
Piba.
mean, he can play
No.
Barap,
Oh, he hasn't pressed
Cheah.
the clock, right? He hasn't pressed the clock. I
Oh,
remember.
he probably has other things as well, but he certainly has outplays.
He's blocking BRAP, BRAP. Um, but then Chia also has like from the J up there, so it's got J.
Question, is it better to play out with B-Pats? That
Got
is
the
the
math
question for
there.
sure.
Got to do the math. Oh,
Or
BRAP.
better to play Jape. It might, yeah, Barap is better because it's a couple of extra points.
So Hubert keeping back that S in the just in case Chia decides not to go out now. And
So there's outplays here with Ozier at least. There may be others. And Ozier coming down.
it's suddenly very quiet over there with
I
waiting for.
like this quietness.
Yes, yes. I think this is better. We don't really need the sound from the room. Well, we could have sound now if they're doing a post mortem. That would be nice.
Oh, your wish was just granted for a second.
Oh, okay. I think so. Only I see. Only so we are hearing this background. Okay.
All right, so Cheah's done okay to keep the margin there down to 84 points, but I think in as much as we can say Hubert missed Excretal, Cheah also had some better plays available to him that he didn't see. The odds and Isogrids that could have put him in a bit of a better chance. He had some difficult choices as well.
Yeah. he did have some very tough racks to work through, but yeah, it would have helped if you had seen his bingos. I think that's the rust from being away. I think he was away for many years, more than two at least, and it takes a while. It takes a while to get back, especially all those low prop bingos. There are so many of them, and
Thousands and
revision is
thousands of
not
them.
as fun as like learning the new stuff.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he would have definitely been in a much better position had he, spotted Midwater and Isagriv and Fjords. And so I think overall, the sum total of his mistakes is probably more. Oh, and Emendine, of course. So I guess, if you still score 400 points when you've missed 3 bingos, you haven't done too badly, all told. But he probably would have liked to have drawn that blanks a couple of turns earlier than he got it, and maybe turn one of those other racks into a bonus. Because when he actually got out rigs, it didn't score very much.
Yeah, it was too late anyway. Yeah, at that point, I mean, Hubert had taken the game after Harmalas. It was already his. It would have been very hard to come back. Everything had to fall like, just perfectly win after that.
All right, we are going to have a break of a couple of minutes to allow some technical wizardry to go on. Who will beat Hubert? Can anyone beat Hubert? We will find out
And will
after a
we be
short
seeing
break.
Hubert again on stream, or are we going to get
Some
two
other
other
luck
players
sack.
next? Oh, we might see Hubert
We
again.
might,
That's
we
what we're
might see
going
him
to see.
again.
Great. Oh, we would love to see Hubert.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.